Good morning, everybody, or whatever time of day it is for you. Happy Tuesday. So today I'm just going to do a quick transfer to student loan savings, as that's the only debt I have left now. I think I mentioned last week, but I don't remember for sure. I'm no longer saving my student loan savings in my M1 Finance account. I have moved them all back to my credit union account just because I was preparing for making payments starting in October, but I don't watch the news, and as you all kindly pointed out to me on my last Transfer Tuesday video, that those just got extended. Not the forbearance on student loans just got extended until the end of January 2022. So that's exciting. We have 4 more months now of 0% interest. So I hope everybody's taking advantage of that if you can. That's kind of awesome. I was sickeningly kind of looking forward to making payments, just as I've mentioned in the past, just because I want to see that balance start going down instead of just saving for them. But it is okay. I will take advantage of another 4 months of 0 interest. That's always a good thing. So just gives me more time to save up. And as I've always said, when the time comes for payments to become due, I will just make a lump sum payment with all of the savings that I have so far. So currently we are at $7,500 saved, which is exciting because I owe, as you know, like $76, $72 in outstanding interest on my entire balance of just under $186,000 in total. And that's the only debt I have left. And I say only very lightly because it's kind of not an only. That's a huge balance, but it's okay. I've spent the last few years getting rid of everything else. So this is the only thing we're down to. And we're getting there. We're getting there. It's going to be fine. Everything's great. As you know, I've got a plan to pay it off over the next 4 years. So despite the other financial setbacks lately, like my rental property, if you guys saw my last video, which I do have more to update about, even like in the couple days after I filmed that video, I got more updates. So I'm going to do an update video later this week, so be looking out for that. So today we are in, it's a pay week at the end of this week, so we're kind of having a not very exciting transfer this morning just because it's at the end of the pay period and don't have that much money left, but I am going to squeeze out $100. It's kind of like a mind game at this point. Like, I know I need to do a Transfer Tuesday every Tuesday, so in my head it's like, okay, I have to save at least, I want to always at least be able to transfer like $100. So kind of keeping that in the back of my head every time I go shopping or do anything. I'm always like, oh, remember you have a goal. So it's kind of fun, even though these don't always add up to much. It's definitely become like a mindset habit at this point to remember to save money every week. So I'm very excited about that. I hope you've been following along with Transfer Tuesdays, or if not, I hope you can maybe think about starting. It doesn't have to be Tuesday. It can be whatever day of the week that you want. So all right, so I am transferring from my checking to my savings, $100. Whatever, you got submit, confirm, beautiful. Boom. So that's awesome. $7,600 saved. Now only $72 and somewhat change shy of my goal of having the outstanding interest balance saved up for. So that's awesome. Very happy about that. I have no doubt, obviously, we'll get there before payments start due again, because there's nothing worse than interest, capitalizing more interest on top of it. That's been something that's frustrated me for years, as I was making like $100 monthly payments to this astronomical balance when I first started out, just because after grad school, you know, you have that 6-month forbearance, which is cool, I guess, but it's still gaining interest during that time, by the way. But when I did start making monthly payments, of course, they were income based, and I was only making about $30,000 a year. So my monthly payments were like $125 on a $170 something thousand balance. So naturally, over those few years, the balance just kept creeping up. And that's why we're at $186,000. And of course, every month of interest it gained, it just kept capitalizing. And it's just like, no more, no more, no more. So, $7,600, that's pretty good. I'm still hopeful to have the full $30,000 saved for 2021 by December 31st. That's the amount I want saved, even though I'm only at 7,600 now and we're like halfway through August. I'm still hopeful. Still hopeful. So we'll see how it goes. I know I'm going to be able to put a pretty good chunk towards it next week, since I already know what my paycheck is, and paycheck is going to be at the end of this week, and I did work a good amount overtime, so that's exciting. We'll get there 1 week at a time. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. As always, I'd love it if you subscribe and follow along this debt-free journey from 180, well, I started with $250,000 in debt, but I'm taking it all the way to zero, and I'm documenting that process along the way, as well as setting myself up for financial freedom. And the way I'm choosing to do that is through the rental property process. So like I mentioned, stay tuned for an update on that later on this week. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your week, and I'll see you in the next video.